20th evening hour is presenting Akim Tamirov, Jan Murray, Ethel and Albert, and Jesse, James, and Cornell. And here is our star and your hostess for the evening, Kate Smith.
Thank you very, very much. You know, folks, we had a letter last week from one of you viewers out there, and you wrote, and I'd like to quote, "Watching Ethel and Albert is sort of like looking into a mirror, only it's a lot more fun." Well, we're happy that you feel that way about it because we think that that's an ideal way to describe Ethel and Albert. Incidentally, as you know by now, Peg Lynch writes all of these various scripts that they appear in, and it reflects the sort of life which sort of takes place in almost any home, any town, anywhere in the United States. It is a lot of fun, as the viewer wrote. Now, Peg Lynch, of course, plays the part of Ethel, and Alan Bunce plays the part of Albert. Of course, you've watched them and laughed with them in these wonderful scenes of theirs, and they are expertly done. So I think now that we'll turn the evening over, the next part of it, to Ethel and Albert, and they're going to be assisted this evening by Matthew Crowley. Let's get over now and find out what Ethel and Albert are doing. Come on.
I see him.
Car, side street.
I see it.
Light's changing.
We'll make it.
Well, you better hurry up.
We'll make it.
Ethel!
Made it. Honestly, take your foot off the brake and relax, dear. You'll live longer.
Longer? I just want to stay alive till I get to the office.
Honestly, husbands are the worst backseat drivers.
Honey, you see, you don't stay in your own lane. You sashay back and forth.
I'm all right. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, more than anybody else does.
Oh, didn't clean the snow off the back window.
Oh, well,
it's all right. I'm watching everything. Honestly, you make me so nervous. Myra says Harold is the same way. Every time she drives him
Darling,
to work, she says... What is that man doing? Honestly, men drivers.
He's stopping for that light. Don't you know there's a light there?
Yes.
Well, were you planning to stop for it?
Yes.
Well, I'm very happy to know it. I thought you were going to crash into his rear end.
I have never crashed into anybody's rear end. I have never had an accident. I've never had a ticket. I know there's a traffic light there, and I don't like it. There should never be traffic lights up in the middle like that. You can't see them. Traffic lights should be on the side, on the corner. You know, we've discussed this at the Women's Club. In fact, we're thinking of getting up a committee and going to the police and telling them what we think of their traffic. Hasn't that light changed
yet? Yes, it's changed.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Where are you going?
Down Oak Street.
There's no left turn here at Oak Street.
Oh, I've always turned left here.
What do you mean you've always turned left? Ethel, there's no left turn here.
Don't
Ethel!
shout at the driver.
There's a sign back there. No, where? No left turn. Look.
Well, they must have put the sign up there yesterday, then.
Doesn't matter when they put it up, as long as it's there.
I have turned left there for years. Besides, I had my hand out, and everybody expected me to turn. I say, honey, stop worrying. Just relax. I have turned left there for years. If you don't, you've got to go all the way down to Main Street and around the park.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think that's for me.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, lady, pull over to the curb.
Makes me so mad. He says anything to me about no left turn. I am certainly going to say something to him. The police in this town are just running wild. They're going around putting up signs, don't do this, don't do that. So I'm going to say something.
The police are on a rampage now with this campaign of theirs for shorter hours and more pay. Now, just take the ticket and don't argue. Don't start anything.
The police are here to serve the public.
Yeah, well, this one's here to serve you a ticket.
I'm certainly going to say something. Good morning.
Morning. Can you see the sign back there? No left turn.
No, I didn't. My husband said there was one, but I have always turned left there.
Yeah?
No,
That sign's been up for 6 weeks.
Well, I think it is just absolutely ridiculous. You know, otherwise you've got to go all the way down.
I don't make the laws, lady. It's just my duty to enforce them. May I see your driver's license?
Certainly. never mailed the letter to Eva.
All right. I'll mail it.
Well, make sure you do. It has to go off today because you want to know definitely if we were coming.
All
this
right,
weekend.
yeah, I'll take care of
Because
it.
otherwise they're going to drive over to Dodge Center to get George's mother. Didn't matter, you know, whether they went this weekend or next weekend. But
Darling,
she just wanted...
I'll mail the letter. The officer is waiting for
Well, I know these. I'm looking... Where's he going?
He's probably going around back to get our number off the license plate.
Oh. While you're back there, would you mind scrubbing some of the snow off our back window?
Ethel!
Thank you. What?
Ethel, the officer is not supposed...
Oh, you get in such a tizzy over policemen. They're just human beings.
No, they're not. They're...
Hey, do you have your license, lady?
Well, no, not. I'm looking for it.
Well, you know, officer, women's purses.
Well, I know I have it.
Lady, I don't have all day.
Oh, I don't have all day either. I've got a million things to do. Wash and iron clothes. I'm going to have bridge club this afternoon. Oh, I never told Myra to call Mrs. Watson. Forget that. I know. Oh, dear, honey, could you hold these?
Oh.
Yes, my pearls. They've got to be restrung. I'm afraid they're going to fall all over everything. Oh, honey, could you stop at the jeweler's and just leave them?
Yes, dear, all right.
Could you tell him all the pearls are there and ask for Mr. Richmond. He's the one who always waits on me. Little short man with a mustache. Tell him that the little thing on the clasp doesn't work at all.
Yeah, the officer is waiting.
I know the officer is waiting.
Here you are, lady. That sign's been up for 6 weeks. No left turn.
But I have always turned left there. You know, I can't help it if you're going to just run around putting up signs overnight. And I know I have my driver's license somewhere here. You know, it isn't just women's purses. I've seen you men trying to find things in your pockets, too. Now, let me see. Oh, honestly, here. Everything but the kitchen sink, of course. Oh, darling, could you hold... Could you hold these just a second, please? I don't want to drop them. They're reports from the Women's Club, and I just don't want to... You know, I'm chairman of the Ways and Means Committee for the Women's Club, and we have talked about your traffic signals a good many times, and we think there are a lot of things that could be changed.
I don't have anything to do with making the laws, lady. It's just my
There
duty
should never be traffic lights up in the middle like that of the street. They should be on the corner.
Dear, he has nothing to
As
do...
Mrs. Henderson got up and said the other day, we met them at the Wilsons,
Yeah.
remember her, dear? Why is there no traffic light at all at the corner of Maple and 6th Street? That is a very dangerous intersection.
Look, lady, if you don't have your driver's license, you'll have to come with me to the station. And I'm sure the sergeant will be very glad to hear what you think about our traffic system.
I'll be very glad to tell the sergeant what I think of the traffic system. No, I have my ticket here somewhere. What? Oh,
All right, keep moving,
ticket.
keep moving.
Oh, honestly, I know. Well, I know that I have it. Albert, I don't have my driver's license.
Well,
Changed purses yesterday.
you'll have your chance to do some talking at the police station.
I'll be very glad to. Very glad to. I feel it's my duty as a tax-paying citizen. I can't go to the police station.
What's the matter?
I can't go to the police station.
What do you mean?
Got on my nightgown.
Got on your nightgown? What on earth are you doing in your nightgown?
But you hollered at me to hurry. You said you were so late. I just threw on a coat and flew out and got the car out.
Well, we'll just have to tell him, that's all.
Isn't there some law against being in your nightgown in public?
I don't know.
Could I be arrested for being improperly clad or something?
Whatever possessed you to come out in your nightgown?
When you hollered at me, you said, hurry up. You said you were so late. But...
Here he comes, sir.
Did you find your driver's license?
Well, no, but I know
I can't wait any longer, lady. You'll just have to follow me to the station. Oh, here's this woman's club stuff.
Well,
Women's Club. Officer!
Yes?
Officer, could I ask you a question before you take me to jail? I was wondering, I said we've been discussing the policeman a lot at the Women's Club, and I was just wondering, among your other problems, aren't you policemen trying to get the longer hours and less pay?
shorter hours and more pay.
Shorter hours and more pay.
We certainly are. I've been working overtime every day. I've been on duty 54 hours a week.
Is that so? Isn't that terrible, dear? Did you hear that? Honestly. Well, I know the city's voting on it next month, and we've been discussing all that at the Women's Club, and I was just wondering if you know of any policeman that is free, maybe, tomorrow night to come and talk to our Women's Club and sort of give, your side of the story.
Oh, well, now, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't suppose you'd be free, would you? Much rather have you. I sort of feel we know each other. We have 231 members in our Women's Club, and we all vote.
Yeah.
Yes, well, the meeting is tomorrow night at the Women's Club and on Vine Street. If you could make
The Women's Club tomorrow night at Vine Street. I'll ask the sergeant. It might be arranged. And look, lady, in the future, watch your left turns.
Yes, officer. Oh, officer!
Yes?
Could I have your name and address? The speakers we have, it goes into the newspaper.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have a card right here.
Hi.
Well, I always carry a card. Well, what's this? Oh, it's a letter my wife gave me to mail yesterday.
Oh, it's all right. My husband's going to mail. He's mailing one for me here, dear.
I always have them. I got dressed in sort of a hurry this morning. Everything but the kitchen sink here.
Worried so. Just relax.